So your client got an offer or received an offer. Are you properly walking them through all the options? Real estate is a black or white business. You either sell the home or you don't. There is no in between whatsoever. And knowing that, a lot of agents, they get to the offer writing stage or the offer review stage if it's on the listing side, and they get really nervous. They don't know what to do, and they forecast out what's going to happen before they've even had a conversation with their client, whether it's a buyer or a seller. And in a lot of cases, agents talk themselves into the worst case scenario happening where the deal dies, the client fires them, and they've got no business whatsoever. And part of this business is letting the consumer make their own decisions. It's really important to let things play out because the worst case scenario might not even be an option. It might not even be close to what's going on. And some clients play things closer to the vest than other clients. This is just the reality of the situation. So here is what I would say to every single buyer and every single seller when you get to the offer writing or offer review stage. You've got 4 options. The seller can accept the offer. The seller can reject the offer. The seller can give a counteroffer, or the seller can go with a competing offer. Those are the 4 things that are out there. And when you use that language, that's the script. Write that down, rewind this video, commit that to memory, because when you say to people, hey, Wendy, so great news, we got an offer in on your home, and we've got 4 options right now. We can accept it, we can reject it, we can go with a counteroffer, or we can opt to pursue a competing offer. Now, we don't have a competing offer right now, so that option's off the table. The agreement came in very close to the asking price. We've only been on the market a couple days, so maybe we give them a counteroffer rather than just accepting it. And given that we've had 32 other people through the home and haven't seen anything else, I'm not clear that rejecting the offer is going to be the right move. And that way you get people down the path, because when you give options, it creates less pressure, and they look at you as less of a salesperson and more as their advisor, more as their guide, and that's who's winning in 2023. On the buy side, you can present it the same way. Hey, Joe, so we're going to write up this offer, and really there's 4 outcomes that we could look at here. The seller could accept it if we write a killer agreement. The seller could reject it if we go in low or don't give them the terms that they want. They could give us a counter offer or go with a competing offer. Now, right now, we know there's no competing offer, so that option's off the table. So let's talk about how we craft this so we can either just get you the house right off the bat if that's what you want to do, or try to negotiate with them a little bit. How do you want to move forward? And when you present things like that, it gives everyone all their options. And the follow-up to this is the bonus hack. Once they give you a strategy and you know it may not be a great strategy, ask this question. How would you feel if that killed the deal? How would you feel if the seller walked away from the agreement? How would you feel if the buyer says, you know what, we're not going to go further anymore and we're going to go pursue a different house? And then stop talking. So how would you feel if, and give them the worst case scenario. And then it really gets the consumer thinking about the repercussions and consequences of the decisions that they're making. Options matter in this business. Memorize those scripts, use them, so when you get to the offer writing or offer review stage, you can get the agreement over the hump to actually get you to the goal of selling the house or getting your buyer the house.